Goal gotcha for win. I have to say big thank you to the Twitch ANZ team who decided to stick me on backfill. That's what it is. That's what we're on. We're on a backfill thing, which allows us to meet new people, which I love. Okay, what we got? I hope you like the song I submitted. I'm listening to it right now. This is like traveling music. There's two different things going at cross purposes at the same time. So for Molly, you're from Switzerland, lovely. What's the most important thing that you think I should know about Switzerland? I'm listening for themes. Hello from Poland. Hey, it's all our Europeans waking up in the morning. Average Chillers, thanks for following, mate. It's a pleasure. We're actually about to do it again. Right now I'm listening to something about a minute in. I'm just listening to this request, looking for this one, Seraph of the End, the original soundtrack by Hiroyuki Sawano. I'm just listening for themes and things. This is going to sound like it's moving. It's probably going to be orchestral. We haven't used the guitar all day today so far. And then, whoa, 115 really punches you in the ears. Okay, we're going to start there, and then we're going to consider what we're going to do from there. Okay. You think Switzerland will be the jack of all trades with their famous pocket knives? Switzerland is expensive as hell. That's about all you need to know. Oh dear. They won't tell the ATO about your multiple bank accounts. Well, that's okay, because I tell the ATO about my multiple bank accounts. This is a legitimate stream, okay? All right. So if we start from 50 seconds in, we're gonna start here, because a 5-minute long track probably is going to develop quite a lot. Okay, so F D flat C F dun da da da. That's what we're going to start from. Now I can't play the original YouTube audio because there's something called DMCA. I'm not entitled to play that for you on stream, so I'm listening to it off stream. But what I am doing is I'm writing notes here, and you'll see like a bunch of scrawls just here. It repeats at 2:30 but slower. Oh, really? Nice. In which case I will notate as much of that as possible. And then da dum bum ba dum. Okay, so da da dum ba, and then F D flat C E flat F na da dum ba dum, and then do 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 do. Okay, E flat F A flat B flat E flat dun da 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 bum, and then dee da dun dia dun dee da dum ba dum dee dee da dum. Switzerland has some beautiful scenery, but it's extremely expensive, and I really don't know why. I think, for example, if you live in Malaysia, knowing, like, just countries I know of, right? If you come from Malaysia and you come to Australia, that's really expensive. And if you're in Australia and you go to America, it's a little bit expensive. But I think we'd find Switzerland very expensive as well from here. It's just, when countries are particularly strong locally, I feel, unless you live in Switzerland and you tell me it's expensive as well. Dum da 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 do da dum ba da dum da dum dum. Okay, da dum bum do ya dum dum bum, and then do ya dum da dum dum. So it happens twice, and it has two different the same thing, but the bass line changes underneath it, and then dee da dee da 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 dum ya da dee da. Okay, F E flat F A flat B flat C A flat da da dum ba 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 bum dee da dum. So da dum bum ba rum ba ya dum ya da dee da dee dum bum. Cool. This is gonna be good. And then E flat. Wow. That's where it starts punching in the face. E flat, and then this is the new section: B flat, C, D flat, B flat, F, E flat, da di ya dum ba dun da. Tomodachi, where did you find my stream from? Because it's your first request, and then dun dum ba. Okay, here. Dun da dee dum ba dun dum. Do 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 ya. Okay, so and there's like a C in there, and then on top there's C D flat E flat F da da dee da ya ba 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 ba. That's the ostinato. So it's like rum bum 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 bum. It's gonna be great. Okay, so now dun da dee da da dun da A flat, and then dee 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 da dum bum. Okay, let me just check what it does here. Da da dee dum. Okay, and actually it's not a C. It's like D flat, B flat, da dum. You're trying from Lara. You did not say Laura. Laura from New Zealand. Da dum ba da dum. Do you know the joke I'm talking about, Average Chilios? And then D flat, B flat, and then up to A flat. This is basically the boring part of the process. Well, to me, it's the boring part of the process, because I feel like you can't hear what I'm hearing anymore. It used to be more interesting when I could play you the YouTube audio, but I've been told that I can't do it anymore. So, but anyway, I'll crank for this as quickly as we can, so we can get to the part where I just basically make an improvised arrangement on the spot, and then okay, da da dum, do ya da dum, and does it do it again? Da dee dum ba da dum bum. Oh, it's no skin off my back if you call her Laura. I thought you were making a deliberate joke. That's what you're doing, right? Right. Da 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 dee ya dum bum ba bum, down to A flat there. And then, am I okay? Why would I not be okay? Did I do something that made you think I wasn't okay? And then da dee 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 ya da 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 dum. Do do ya da da dum ba do ya da dee dee da dee 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 dee. E flat, D flat, C, D flat, F, da dee da dum dun and da dee da dum do 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 do. Johnny made a good joke. I made a good joke. You see, I've already forgotten it. It's normal John service, ladies and gentlemen. I'm processing noises out of my mouth, and I'm processing the noises coming into my ears, and that's all I can do. I don't remember anything. Okay, hang on. Da dee ya da dum. Da dee da dum. Okay. Did I do this right accidentally? Dee da dum ba da dum dun dun. Oh, it is there. Do 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 do. Okay. Dun dee yum ba bum bum dee da dum, something like this. Dee da ya dee dum da dee da dum ba dee da dum. Dee dee ya dum ba dee dee da da da, up to G flat or B flat or something like that. Up to A flat. Oh, and repeats. So wow, that's huge. How's it end though? Oh, like this. Hang on. I'm skipping ahead a little bit. Come on. No, Shukunism, you're holding up the process. Man! I have to get away from that. Dum bum ba, and then D. Oh, it goes dum ba bum bum down. Dee dum ba. Hello, wanna go back to learning? Ba 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 bum. Dee 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 da dum. Okay. Now hang on. Now I forgot what it is. Now I just wasted like a minute. Here we go. And then. Okay, so it said so bum ba doo rum bum bum ba doo doo rum bum bum. And then dee ya ba dum dee ya da. Let me get it. Okay. Da ya dee dun da 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 dum dee dee dee. So dum dee ya bum bum dee ya dum bum dee ya bum bum dun dee dee ya bum bum ba dee dee rum bum 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 ba bum bum. Okay, and then it stays there. So, da ba dee dum. And then this bit drags on a little bit, I feel like. This little bit here. Dee dum. Okay, so, ba dum, do. Okay. Ya dum, and then A flat, da dum, and then. Do F G flat C B flat. Okay, and then it goes into the beginning. Okay, so now the beginning is literally let me get the beginning bit now. I'm just looking at the melody. And the melody starts with F C D flat E flat. So dum ba da na oh ba. Okay, so bum ba da dee ya bum. We're getting there. When I first started, there was like several different lines, and I didn't know what I was listening to because I'd never heard this before. But now that I actually got the bum ba ba, whoops, ba doo doo yum ba dee da ya bum ba. Da dee da bum 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 dee da ba dee dum da ya ba ba dum ba dee dee da dee da bum da ya ba da da dum dee doo 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 bum ba da dee. See, exactly. So now I can go back and go, oh, okay. So the first few seconds are actually introduction, and there's a melody now that goes, and then. Dum ba da. So let me get this bit and then we're ready to go. Dum ba da. And then to what? E flat, D flat, D flat, C, F, E flat, D flat, C, A flat, B flat, F, E flat, F. That beginning section, I have to say, is weird. It's kind of weird, but we'll get it down anyway. John K, maybe you can answer this. Why is Barjo? He's never given a satisfactory answer. Well, why isn't Barjo? Why not? And then? Okay. Now, let's go and do... Oh, I've got to write this middle bit. There's a French horn part that doesn't really sound hugely melodic. So now we have this B flat pedal, and then it goes doo and do da da dum dee ya bum ba Ya dun da ya da dun da da dum. Hey Natsak, how you doing? Ya bum. Okay, let's get this bit now. This is the most weird bit of the whole thing. So, ya bum. Da dee dum ba dee dun da 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 dun dee dun dee da and then good night. Kevin, must have a wonderful night's sleep, mate. Indeed. Okay, da dum and now there's an A flat down here on the bottom, and then the French horn bit in the middle goes dun dun da dee dee dun dun da da dum. So dun da dun da dun da da. I think it's here. And then okay. Dun dia ba dun dia dun da dum dun dun da dun dee da dee dee dum da dum. Okay. Da 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 dee dee ya dum da da da. I'll get it. It's just being tricky. Da da ya. It's just syncopated for no reason. Well, it is a reason, but I don't like the reason. D da da D flat. E G flat. E G flat. I'm actually getting there. Dun so dun da 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 dun da da dee dee da. Okay. That's more compact than I thought. Oh, that's actually because it's here. Da dun da 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 dum. But okay, one more time. And then do 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 do. Dee dee da 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 dee yum bum. Almost there. Is this because this is actually very abstract? It just sort of like wanders around, like I said, it's traveling music. So it doesn't really stick with you because it's just going. You're just wandering around. If I actually did it incorrectly, you probably wouldn't notice. Because it's like, well, it's close. Let me get this here. And then. What's going here? See that I didn't even know what to hold on to there. Dee da doo. Okay, da da dee da dum. Dee da dee da. If it makes a single mistake, demand a refund. I mean, I could save us all the effort and refund it immediately. All right, in that case, ladies and gentlemen, let's actually run this raffle. The raffle keyword is Cascade Fury. Cascade Fury. Even though Cascade Fury isn't here, we do this thing in chat that's called rolling out the red carpet, and that means that we do this really obnoxious thing where we. What do we do? Oh yeah, we basically tag. I'm joking, Frostbox. Because I said, if you make a single mistake, demand a refund. I was like, I'm literally just going to refund it immediately and save us all the effort. Hang on. Oh, is it red? The beans for brains? Oh, okay. Thanks for correcting me. I was just trying to remember what it was. I didn't know what the thing was. Play Stairway, Pog. No, unfortunately not. I don't. We don't do things by suggestion at the moment because we're doing this thing here, which is a priority request. So, but we're actually about to give away one. So if you want to enter that, then you can actually possibly win it. And if you do win it, then yes, you can ask me to play Stairway. So, if you're still here by that point. So we have this. Now let me just check if that's actually even. If that's even, then we're good to go. It is actually even. Dun 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 dun. Okay. Da and then G flat. Da dee da da dum bum da dee da dum do. Getting there. Da da da. Who are we tagging? I think it's Beans for Brains, but we're not ready yet. Okay. I was just making a joke about refunding Tamadachi-sama, so then they wouldn't be disappointed with their lifeline. Let's go practice this. Here we go. Don't have a lot of brain juice today, apparently. So after the raffle, I might call it a day. Let's see what happens. let's do it. Thanks for waiting, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna actually do this first thing, and then we're gonna run the raffle. Here we go. That's the loop. However, it's fun. It is quiet on purpose. You know this. He's like, quiet. And then exclamation mark. You notice. You're just saying things. What we need now, I think that actually works. Oh, actually, we can run the raffle. Here we go. So first box, it is literally the... It's beams of brains, right? That's our keyword. Let me set this up. Ladies and gentlemen, if you would like a free lifeline, courtesy of the amazing people in the Orange Jacket Brigade who have basically sponsored it. And probably actually our last request for today, because I am wiped from this week. This week has been a bit intense. A bit intense. I didn't have a day off. So what we're going to do is we're going to literally run the keyword. Beans for Brains is about to be live. Now it is. So you can basically request anything as long as it's not entirely comprised out of adult themes, because that makes me quite uncomfortable to sing a whole bunch of swear words or songs about sex. But having said that, go for your life. Pretty much everything else is fair game. Now, what we are going to do is we're going to mess around with this a little bit. The original is basically entirely orchestral. We're going to make it not. If that's okay with you, of course. If that's okay with you, Tomodachi-sama, this may actually become our symphonic metal explosion for the day. You okay with that? Okay, nice. Here we go. This is kind of like already wrong. Yes. So what are you saying? No MC Hammer? I mean... Turn the extra level to 11. Plastic beach gorillas with Snoop. Right, so I'm just going to manually disqualify Spiceman. No worries, no worries.
This is going to build slowly and become more and more intense as we go. All right, let's run the raffle.
Ladies and gentlemen, there are 21 of you eligible. It doesn't matter what I say, it looks like about 20 people always enter the raffle. This actually gives you a much better chance of winning individually than any other lottery I'm aware of. So here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I love Legos, sir. You have won the raffle. Congratulations, congratulations. Very much looking forward to whatever you choose. Yeah, that's awesome. Really good.
We do have another Live Learn stream tomorrow night, and then the following week, one of the streams will be a concert grand stream. That's the plan. I know that September is coming up, and I was going to do a subathon anyway because of our partnerversary, so I might actually time it to coincide with that, which gives me another deadline, which I will try not to miss. We're actually loading up this thing here called the ModX. Oh, this is really bright. How do I fix this, I wonder? I don't even know what I adjusted, but it is now suddenly darker. $76 BPM. And so it's going to go huge. Rose Natal, have a wonderful night's sleep. Suamitsu and the Sumif, Allegro Cantabile. Hey, that's going to be good. Allegro Cantabile is actually a musically based OS, like anime, right? Why does it sound so thin? gonna do a different drum kit for this bit. Something like R&B, something like that. Hey Buzzman, how you doing, mate? Gotta wait for it to come round. Alright. Tea. Dark Riser says it's going to be un-September considering your track workshop with Raffles. Well, I don't know. Clearly, Dark Riser, you're doing something that Nightbot doesn't like. Just don't do that, and then Nightbot will make you win. Easy. Says try burning a motherboard as sacrifice. That I don't know how I feel about that. Now to me the bass. Come on, Jonathan, get it. Ah, to it. finally moving. Can you hear it? Panoptic Emu, good to see you, mate. Michael249, what a legend. The original Ong Peter. Ong Peting my progress now. Joined by Mr. Cordyceps, Slippy Code, and others. Okay, let's go get some orchestral stuff. We need to... some strings here. So... Okay, at this point,
We need to go to piano solo here. Look, it's really moving now. Hey Tamadachi, that is your first request in the channel. I hope you enjoyed it. It's like it didn't actually feel like it was doing anything until right before we finished A. It's literally, it was like... It's that traveling music. It's that traveling... Oh my gosh. Thank you very much for the 100 bits. Wheat Bix Harry. Actually, I like Wheat Bix. I like cereal these days. It's kind of weird. Oh my gosh, I just put my face straight into it. That was worth it. Some of these builds, they take a really long time, but the really long ones, it's because right at the end, it coalesces into something good. I love Legos. Your request, Suamitsu and the Sumif from a Lego Cantabile is going to be our last one for the day, because my brain is wrecked. I used all my adrenaline on Pogpix yesterday. Oi, oi, oi. You know, there's one other thing I do besides teaching and besides streaming. What's this? Wait, what? Wait, is this really... I noticed one. But it's a cover. Hang on, let me just see what's going to happen. This guy's playing on a piano that's painted entirely right. Do you know what? I love Legos. I've never looped it. I've only ever played it on piano. This is going to be great. It's really energetic too. Okay. No luck again on the Ong list? What do you mean? As in, we haven't opened them? I'm sorry. I'm tired. I'm just like... let me see. All right. Let me do that real quick. Sometimes it's just that. No. Tam, it's not so much that I got worn out pretending to be excited. It's just that when you're waiting for something, it's that tension waiting to do the thing. And I was on duty for that show from 3 p.m. Between 3 p.m. and 9 p.m. is a long time to have an adrenaline rush, so I am adrenaline out. I'm totally... I'm done. Tamadachi, it's an absolute pleasure. Thank you so very much for requesting that. I hope we get to play more of your stuff in the future. Let's go and do this. Dark says it's no longer priced for inflation. That's what John really